Well, for another sweet success story, we're heading down to the east of the country now. You remember how we are all fascinated by Willy Wonka and his chocolate factory? Well, how would it be if your family had your very own chocolate factory at the bottom of your garden? Well, that's a dream come true for one family who live on the Carlow-Wicklow border, just near the town of Tullow. Our reporter Helen McInerney nipped down to meet them.
I've got a perfect puzzle for you.
Jim and Mary Healy on their way to work. Their chocolate factory is in their back garden. Something of a temptation, surely, for their 3 children, aged between 8 and 3.
And Smarties. Yeah. Our kids love chocolate and they love ice cream, needless to say. We're like any other parents. We have to restrict their intake, otherwise they'd be very roundy and very hyper. They get rewarded with little outings, and sometimes they get rewarded with chocolate, or sometimes they get rewarded with ice cream, but it's not unlimited. It is a business and it is restricted access, really. We have to have it that way.
And are they very popular in school?
Oh, they're very popular. Robert has a lot of suitors that are interested in being part of the chocolate family.
Everything is very yummy.
And do you eat a lot of chocolate?
Yes.
Which is your favourite, the chocolate or the ice cream?
The ice cream. Some young children from my school call my dad Willy Wonka.
What do you think will come of that?
That's right, like.
It's just 9 months since Jim and Mary moved their production facility from Baltinglass to outside Tullow. But investing almost €1 million on this state-of-the-art facility during the present climate was a risky business.
The month we moved was probably one of our worst months for 5 years, and it was a little bit scary moving here and finding that sales levels, particularly in Ireland, had gone down. And but since September, since people started to realise we were here and people became more aware of the fact of our business, business has developed and has grown strongly in the last 6 months, and that we're very happy about.
I think it's a challenge for all businesses financially. You know, the markets aren't that strong at the moment. We are looking more to export markets, which are stronger in the current climate.
Since moving into their new factory and to make the business more viable, Jim and Mary have opened a shop, a cafe, and they offer chocolate workshops.
We never had the space before in our old factory to allow people in properly to see how we make chocolates and maybe to have a little dabble with chocolate themselves. So we're delighted here to have the space, and we have organised dates for workshops, and people book in and then they can come along and learn all about chocolate, taste different grades of chocolate and get an appreciation of how chocolate is made and the work that goes into it and the different quality. And also then they get a chance to do something hands-on in chocolate, which most people don't generally have access to. So in really good quality chocolate, they decorate a little mould and make a little chocolate form, a little product, and they get the mould to keep.
Today's a good day because I learned all about chocolate. I'm going to eat it when I go home.
The chocolate factory employs 10 people, and in an attempt to stay one step ahead, the Healys have diversified into ice cream, which they say compensates for the seasonality of the chocolate business.
We could see that during the summer period it was a little bit quiet for production, and a couple that we knew were retiring from their ice cream business, and they had approached us and asked us if we were interested. And when we looked at it, we said it actually would fit quite well for the summer lull. So when Easter is over, ice cream has a tendency to get busy. So we would normally, our chocolate production is busy from September till Easter, and then the ice cream production is quite busy from Easter to September. So it actually works quite well in terms of fit for staff and for people employed in the business. So rather than letting people off, you keep people employed during the whole year cycle.
While Irish people consume large quantities of chocolate, the Easter period is one of the busiest times of the year.
Our busiest time is the Christmas period, and then that is followed by a slight lull in January, and then it gets quite busy for Easter, for the Easter period. So Easter will be one of our busiest times. We'd actually use more chocolate at Easter than at Christmas because of the amount of Easter eggs we would make. We make Easter eggs from a little 20-gram Easter egg, size of a hen egg, right up to a 6.5 kilo Easter egg, which is our largest Easter egg, which we get many orders for as well.
Chocolate making is very popular in this country. So is there a danger of oversupply?
There are a lot of small chocolate makers in Ireland, but there's lots of different styles, and different retail outlets have different requirements or like different styles of chocolate. So there's room for everyone in the market, and we supply a lot of shops around the country, and we do some export as well, and people are very happy with our product. But there is scope for all the chocolate makers that we have in Ireland, and there are many small ones around the country as well as the large ones.
The biggest challenge in marketing is to get somebody to pick up your product off the shelf. There are a lot of products out there. There are a lot of very good products out there as well, good products, fine quality. We like to be distinctive in what we produce, but to communicate that through marketing, that's the challenge. And we're constantly looking at our brand and what messages are communicated by packaging.
And if you have €120 to spare, you can buy this very large egg.
Primarily the people that buy it is for raffles, for fundraisers like for hospitals or causes like Haiti, where people want to do fundraising. And but we have had occasion to do it for people that were going to get engaged, the husband giving it to a wife, for a girlfriend, boyfriend situation, and people are very happy with it. We've also been asked to put jewellery inside Easter eggs. We've been asked to put messages on behalf of companies inside Easter eggs where they can send it out to their customers and send their special personalised message inside the egg.
Running a home, bringing up 3 children, establishing a chocolate and ice cream making empire, and resisting the temptation to gorge on all the glorious products is all in a day's work for the Healy family.
It does have its challenges, of course, as a family business, and also having no other source of income effectively. So I don't regret it. I mean, it is challenging, but it's very interesting and it's very rewarding because every bit of effort you put in, you get back.
Like the Oompa Doompa-dee-doo. Doompa-dee-doo.